welcome. How's it going? Is that working? That's not working. Hang on a second. Welcome to an early stream for once. Because I am... Why is that not working? Oh, there we go. Because I am doing... what am I saying? I'm doing an early stream because I'm playing Armor of Forger later with the buddies, so I can't really stream later, or I probably am playing Armor of Forger with the buddies later, we'll see. But yeah, I've been playing it a lot, so that's when I've been playing it with them, so that's why I don't stream later. You watch me on Xbox? I didn't even know you could watch streams on Xbox. Oh, I guess you can watch YouTube on Xbox, that's a good point. What am I saying? Yeah, okay, give me a second. I've just got to quickly set up something. Where is it? No, not customized channel. Where am I? Aha, I found it. Why is my stream check? Oh, I need to fix that. Also, yeah, I did notice you said the Starship and the thing. I was thinking of the exact same thing before I started the stream, that I need to change that. I completely forgot. I didn't know that was in there. I need to delete that. I need to delete the Starship part out. I might keep in the explosion part because that's true, but I don't want the actual Starship part in the thing. So yeah. Okay. There we go. I did it, gamers. We're back. Okay. So before we do anything, as always, I'd like to thank our members, Sean Plays Too Much, Carnassa, Pedro, Reknarek, Adam Cat, and Mr. Spherical for supplying the funding for the music you can hear during the stream. And I just realized I left my drink in the kitchen. Give me 1 second, I'm going to go and grab that. Okay, I'm back. Need to stay hydrated and stuff, right? Especially me. Okay, so let's go to the monitor view. So this is that rocket I made like a year ago. And the idea is we are going to build a spacecraft to go inside of this, which will basically land Druids on super far away planets and moons, such as in the tidal system, and then return them. So the philosophy I'm going to follow to get this to work is basically how the Apollo landings worked. We're going to have a orbiting module, and which will be, it will have the thing that would, the capsule, that's what I'm trying to say. It would have the capsule, and the capsule will obviously return to Drew and land eventually. And the second module will have the landing module. Looks like an upscaled launch escape system. I guess so. I guess so. It's kind of looks a bit like N1 as well. I called it the cake rocket because it stacks. It gets smaller as it goes up. Yeah, it's weird. So yeah, that's the idea. But what I'm going to do to make this a bit more interesting is use a different capsule for once, because normally I go with a Patriot or the spacecraft or space capsule or the Dragon one, although I don't really like the Dragon one very much. But we're going to try the Soyuz style space capsules and build it like a Soyuz, I guess more like a Soyuz. So this module will be the descent module for getting back to Drew. And this will be the top of the lander. So it's kind of going to look actually a lot like the, or not a lot, but it's going to look somewhat like the Soviet moon lander design. But we're going to have either parachutes or rocket engines, depending on what planet we're going, or both. Maybe we'll have both just to make it modular. How many engines on the first stage? I think it's 18. Let me check. No, less than 18. It is 15. Wait, is that correct? Yeah, that is correct. Okay. We have an interstage in there. I need to fix that. We'll do that in a bit. But yeah, we're going to basically design this lander thing, I just realized I need to put the stream link in the thing. Hang on. Hang on. I forgot. Where's that from anyway? Is that a default emoji in the from like a default YouTube emoji? I'm guessing so. I haven't seen that one before. Is this the right channel? Where am I? Yes, this is the correct channel. Okay. I almost forgot. There we go. Okay. I am I was so not prepared for this stream because I'm doing it so early. And also because I haven't done a Juno stream in a while. But yeah, so right, there we go. We've done that. So yeah, what we're doing is so let's start with putting a heat shield on this one. How many astronauts or druids can this fit? I want 3, so we're gonna scale to 110 for both of these. Oh, this one can only hold 1. What the heck? Wait, what? How does that make sense? Also, you can like make it really strange. Okay, I guess. Well, I mean, our lander being bigger is fine. That does make sense though, because the descent stage for Soyuz has like an insanely cramped crew compartment, right? I think this is the descent and ascent stage. It has an insanely cramped crew compartment. Like it's crazy how cramped it is compared to like Dragon and stuff. Maybe we do make this bigger then, just to make it more fitting, right? I mean, this can hold 5 crew, but we're only going to have 3 because that's the amount I want to land. 2's too little, 3 is perfect. And then it's a lot like the Apollo missions, but this isn't going to land on the moon. This is going to land on the moons of other planets. So we're probably going to do Ord, some of Taurus's moons, and all that sort of stuff. But we'll see. So what do we want to design, or do we don't? Can't speak. Do we want to design the lander on the bottom or on the top? I think it doesn't really matter, but I think we should have the lander on the bottom because the descent stage would be smaller, right? So we would have the lander on the bottom. So I will make this simple for now, but eventually I will probably make it nicer looking and then upload it to the website in the future, maybe, if it's any good. We'll see. Yeah, I think it makes better sense on the bottom because it would have more support than the other part, right? The CSM like part. I think these Soyuz like parts are a bit underrated. I don't see anyone ever using them. I only see the stock capsule or the Patriot capsule or the Dragon Light capsule. Hello, Bork Knight. How you doing? I think I'm gonna have actually. I don't know how I want this lander to look. See this hatch? Like I forgot this even existed. Look how good that looks. I mean, it's simple, but it looks pretty good. I'd like. It's like it almost never existed in the game. It's crazy. Okay, so we will have a fuel tank for the landing engines. I might use the landing engines off of my other lander if they're big enough, although I think they're really tiny compared to the size of this. Ooh, you know what? I wonder what the capsule 4 looks like on this. Let's just see real quick, just to see what it looks like. I will probably switch back to this one. So this is fuselage 10, so you want command pod 4, is it? Oh, wow. Wow. Wait, that looks actually so good. What the heck? That actually kind of fits it. I might actually go with that. Wait, I need to scale it real quick. Is this scaling or is this just offset? Oh yeah, no, that's scaling. Oh my goodness. Okay, what the heck? How about, what is it like on this one? I wish it covered the entire bit there, because that's just going to be, I guess we'll have a parachute on there or a docking port for attaching to the, or I guess it will be a interstage actually, not a docking port. Let's see. That's 54. There is not 54 command pods in the game. See, that looks good as well. Like, why does this always fit the window? That's crazy. Okay, let's try just one, because it looked much better than the two tiling. Yeah, I mean, I wish it would stack with the insulation, but it looks pretty good, I would say. So this is the descent bit, so we'll do that in a bit. But yeah, right, we were doing this part. I'm not going to do any texture stacking for now on this because I just want to make this work fast so that the stream isn't super long. But we will see. Can I? Nope, wrong way, wrong one. Actually, I kind of want this at the top. Well, I can't do that unless I keep going on this one. Oh, no, game says no. Okay, that's fine. We'll just stay with... I mean, it's fine like this. We could just also do this, right? Wait, no, not 1. We need 0. There we go. Damn it. Ah, what are you doing? Oh, I need to rotate it. Rotate. So I don't know if I'll be able to make this super, like, fully multi-purpose where we can... What is the duplicate button again? Oh, it's right-click. Whoops. Yeah, I haven't played Juno for a while, other than modding, and I just spun it again. Okay, undo, 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 undo. There we go. Yeah, I haven't played Juno in a while, except doing some modding testing, so yeah. Yeah, it's... Well, I think it's a door. It looks like a door. It looks like the EVA port, I would say. I don't know if Soyuz actually has one of those. I assume it does. Also, the texture's messed up there on the thing, kind of like my models. That's funny. So this is the landing one. So we are going to have some power. We probably want an RTG, actually, because of what happened when I landed on the moon that one time and we ran out of power. So yeah, I'll probably go with an RTG, maybe with solar panels as an option on the side. Do we need RCS for landing, I wonder? Maybe we'll use an RCS or a monopropellant engine to land, actually, so we can, like, save on fuel, like, you know what I mean? Like, using different fuels, we'll save because we'll just have one engine. Maybe we'll have, like, actually... Here's an idea. How is this Stop rotating. Which one is it? Is it that one? Are we straight again? Nope. Okay, there we go. I don't know how that's happening. Yeah, so here's an idea. Let's make this the primary. Set primary. Yeah, I mean, look at the ISP. It's terrible, but... Okay, maybe that's a good point, actually. We could have this as the monopropellant tank and then have this as a kerosene tank, or Kerolux tank, sorry. What I want to try, though, is having our engines in this specific configuration where it is not like that. How do I do this? Also, I want this to be smaller, actually, and it's also not going to be monopropellant. We are going with a pressure-fed engine, no gimbal for now. Cone. And then the idea is we just... Okay, maybe not like that, actually. I was thinking of an idea, but it's probably not going to work. Can I get out of this? Where am I? I'm in the rocket. Okay. This is a little scuffed. Okay, I had an idea, but I don't think I'm going to go with that idea, because I don't think it will be very good. Okay, Delta's actually better looking, actually, isn't it? Do we want just this many engines, or do we want another in the middle? Like we could have like a bigger engine, like a descent engine and a landing engine set, like on my other lander. This one could have gimbal, and then we wouldn't have to use RCS most of the way down. And then we would have the other ones, you know, this one will be more efficient. These ones will be more powerful. Maybe like smaller. This might be a silly idea, but I am curious. We're also going to have a, where is it? There it is. This guy. Just to have some extra little bit of depth. What texture are we using here? Channels. Where's channels? There it is. Let's just get it off of that part. Also, this is using a different texture. It is. Well, some of it is. There we go. Let's also add in a dome. Where's the hemisphere at? Yeah, of course it's there. Where else would it be? Let's go in one. Just so we don't have it looking silly. We're going to go with the same color on the base of the meridian there, maybe. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe that? Wait, what's this one? Oh yeah, we're going with that one. Maybe. Okay, then let's bring these engines out a bit more. Probably like that. Sure, it looks quite silly, but it should be fine, I hope. Probably can't make it fully adept for every planet. We'd probably just have to go with a single design. I do have an idea, though. We are probably going to try some orbital refueling with this. At least for the second stage of the rocket here, maybe. Because we might need that to get to another planet. We don't want to waste all the lander or the other thingy's engine fuel, do we? No, fair. I was going to go for a truss design, but that's going to take too long, so I'm just going to go with some normal landing legs for now. Let's just check they are fully in the thing there. There we go. I'll probably keep these deployed if I can inside the fairing. It looks very stubby. Can I make these like further out? No, I can't. I thought I could. I thought I could have a bigger, oh yeah, we can. Okay. I was wondering where that was. Okay, that's a bit better, I think. Let's just change how these look, because I'm not the biggest fan. I think some parts could do with changes. Maybe not that part. That part's fine. White, I think. Okay, that's a decent change, I guess. And yeah, we want those to stay silver if we can. That's a white. Where's the silver gone? I think that's the correct silver. We'll see. So then we want some solar panels. Hello, Ergi thee and Migo bias. Is this 15 degrees? Let's just use 15. And then we are going to rotate. We are going to possibly make these smaller. Yeah. We are then going to make them longer. We're going to, I don't know yet. We're going to find out. This thing is not made for any planet in particular. It's made to basically be kind of modular, or like go to most like moons and planets. That's the concept anyway. But we will see. Let's also put some... Where are they? Batteries on the side. Just in case. And we will also have an RTG on the lander, probably in the bottom, maybe. Let's see if this is a good location. Just chuck it down here somewhere. You probably want it between the engines. Like that, maybe. Is that too extreme of a angle? Yeah. I think that's good. Do we need to make it bigger? We can make it bigger. That should probably be a decent size for now. If we need more power, we'll just chuck more on later. Why is it lagging when I did that? That's weird. Whoa. It's like lagging for some reason. That's weird. So I think that's a lander mostly done, I think. Oh, right. We haven't made a way to get... Oh, that's a problem. We haven't made a way to get back up to the main stage from being landed, unless I can just use this stage, maybe? Oh, here's an idea, maybe. We could have some fuel tanks on the side here, which we jettison, which will be our landing fuel tanks for the most part, and then have the big tanks here be the main tanks for getting back up, maybe? Something like that. Could work, maybe? It might look silly, but it might also work, which we're going to see. Yeah, pretty much a 1.5 stage in a way. Oops, where did that one go? Oh, right. I haven't built for ages. Forget that. The right click is the duplicate. Oops, go up there. There we go. So maybe something like this. Let's just change the textures on these. I think an insulation will do fine. Or maybe color them silver. Oops, not like that. There we go. Sure, why not? Yeah, the Atlas has a 1.5 stage design. Okay, so that's done. Do we want this to be silver, or is that fine like that? Oops. What do you guys think, silver or white? Oh, that has its... Is that its own color group? That's interesting. Wait, that actually is kind of cool. Yeah, it is its own color group. Cool. I did not know that. And that has its own color group for that as well. Cool. I kind of like that. Question is, though, how do I make this work? Because we want... How do we make this work? Oh, we haven't even added the RCS. I remember I added the tank, but I haven't actually added the other parts. Let's just see how... Okay, this does have 2 kilometers of delta V on Luna. We haven't even added the fuel to these yet. We need to make sure there's a fuel line going through this guy, though, as well. So the idea maybe is... Okay, okay, that's fine. So the idea maybe would be to have the middle engine be a Hydrolox engine or something like that, and these engines be the landing engines maybe and have them use Keralox or something so that we are separating the fuels, because I can't be bothered to figure out how priority works. I've never figured it out. Let's see how much delta V they would have, because these need to be like super efficient. So let's see, because currently, are we selected on this guy? Yeah, we are. Okay, so everything is currently on this same group. So let's separate the engines. That would be its own group. Oh, wait, those don't. Wait, why do those have a deployment? They don't even need to deploy it. We could turn that off if we need. Why do I have an electric engine? Oh, do I have an electric engine? No, I don't. These aren't electric. Oh, why don't you do an electric engine? That is true. We'll see how much delta V we have. So let's see. So landing engines, these are getting staged. We don't want those to be staged until we landed. So that would be here, probably. And so these engines, let's just test this to see how this goes. So these would be Hydrolox instead. I hope that's not going to damage that middle engine, I just realized. Hopefully it won't. I don't think it will, but it might. Yeah, so these would be Hydrolox. We're making a lander and a descent or a re-entry module. I need to put fuel in these. Okay, let's see. So, stage 1. Which ones are which? So this is stage 1. And then stage 2 is this one. Does this one... Okay, it's switched it. Let's just turn that off. So stage 1 now has 0 fuel because I'm guessing it's cut off from that. So we need to give fuel lines to everything. Until it does get fuel. This does have Hydrolox, yes. I bet it's the... Maybe this has... What needs a fuel line? Everything should have a fuel line. You're just any planet basically. That's kind of what this thing's for. It's not for any specific planet or moon. It's for like modularly trying to get to anywhere, sort of. Maybe it probably won't work, but we'll see. What is going on here? Well, we know that's got a fuel line. And that's attached to that, so that should have a fuel line. What's going on there? Why aren't these getting fuel? Hello, Pigeon. This one's getting the Keralox fine. That has a lot. Delta V, that's good. That's a good sign, at least, for that engine. It's just these ones aren't getting any Delta V. It says there's a starting thrust to weight ratio as well. That's weird. Are they too high thrust and it's just burning it instantly or something? No. So if I put this on here, yeah, they would work. Oh, they don't have a lot of Delta V. Maybe we just go with one fuel then. And we just set these up to a higher priority and hope that it just works. Because I swear this doesn't actually work. I've never seen it work correctly before. We can test it in a minute. Okay, so those do all automatically have that correct. We'll just add some very basic reaction control system directions because I'm not super bothered about some of the directions. I think we'll be fine, mostly. Where is manual? Nope, not manual. Gimbaled. Huh. Oh, I just realized we need to put it in this... Wait, no, not that one. How am I going to do this? Again, I guess it's fine just above the landing leg. We should be fine with the rest because we can just use the gyroscope, right? Oh, this has its own built-in interstage. I did not know that until just now. That's cool. That makes sense, and that's cool. I didn't know that. The more you know. Right, let's just test how what this lander is going to do, because I am very curious. Where's Luna Base? I don't care about what issues you have. Wow, shiny. Let's turn on the main engine as well. Yeah, that is heating up the engine. That sucks. They're not going to be firing at the same time, but that's probably not going to matter when it's burning. Is it actually going through this one first or this one first? Oh, it's going through this one first. Oh, they're hydrolocks. Why are they still hydrolocks? Oops. Yeah, I did already know that it was going to do heat damage. I kind of guessed that. I just didn't know yet fully. We'll just push them out a little bit more. Hopefully that will be fine. Let's see what it looks like now. Yeah, we can do some tests probably. What was I doing? Oh yeah, changing this to Carolox. We do need to make sure we have enough thrust to weight because currently we don't. What we're gonna do we have a Luna entry thing? I think we do, right? We have a Luna orbit. That'll work, I guess. I thought I had a re-entry one, but it's fine. Oh yeah, that's a good point. I need to put some cameras on it as well. Are the RCS on? Where are they? They're not working. It says I have no monopropellant. Why is there hydrolocks in? What? Okay. Oh, I just realized those are going to conflict. Oh no, they're not. Okay. We just need to make sure we turn rotation off on the solar panels. Okay. So this is the descent engine, I believe. I don't know, I can't remember. I don't like doing that because you're just going way too fast, and if your engines aren't powerful enough, you just smash into the moon. Okay. Yeah, they're rotating, which we don't want. Right, let's see if those other engines are going to heat up. Yeah, they are. Damn it. How? I mean, I know how, but it's annoying. They're also not powerful at all, which is not great. Is this working, though? No, it's pulling the fuel out equally, which is not what we want. How do you get that to work, then? How does priority work? Does it work at all? Is like it should work, but it doesn't seem to work from what I can see. Let me read, because it should say what it does. Fuel, what the heck? That's so confusing to read. Fuel tanks within the same non-zero priority. What is a non-zero priority? Oh, right, less than, or not zero, of course. I'm stupid. Fuels with a non-zero priority will drain at the same time. Wait, so within the same fuel tanks with a higher priority will drain first. So if I set this, so this is 10. If I set this to 1, in theory, that's how it works. Oops. So yeah, first one is going longer nozzle length. Then further out. Still getting it. Maybe we even rotate by like 5 degrees. It's cursed, but there's not much choice. You also need to make these way more powerful, I think. Let's try now. Okay, RCS is working now. That's good. Turn the engines on. Oh, it's still heating up. What the hell? Oh, what? They're more... How are they more expanded now? What? How does that make sense? We're on Luna. What? What happened? What? How? Oh, it's the throat size, right? I'm stupid. So that makes it even worse. So I guess we have to go the opposite way and have this be the powerful engine and these be the weaker engines for the ascent, maybe? Which is not what I wanted, but... Whoops, I just deleted the fairing. This is not going well, as usual with my Juno streams. Right, that's more powerful. That's weaker. Yeah, but we need a descent and an ascent engine, in my opinion. So let's see if we can get down with the amount of fuel we have currently on this single engine. We are using the single engine currently. Although that's... no, that might work. It depends how much thrust to weight we have with just these engines. This is only on the moon. We're probably going to go to moons that are smaller than the... Or not the moon. Luna, sorry. I don't know which moons in Juno are smaller than Luna, but... Or I do actually. There's obviously Silera's moons are smaller than... the orbit. We're just heading straight down. Oh, damn it. Cringe. Okay, never mind. I guess we are going with a single engine because this is just not working at all. But it needs to be a bigger engine. Which sucks. Or we could just use an electric engine. Someone did say that. But that's way bigger. But it would be more thrust, wouldn't it? So that's 50 kilonewtons of thrust now. My only worry is this is gonna just obliterate my battery reserves. There's kind of no point in having these on here, is there, anymore? Because they just don't work. Or did they work? We didn't test with the new change. So those are definitely draining. Oh, well, that's also draining. So yeah, they don't work. Okay. Let's get rid of those. My only issue is we're not going to have enough fuel for the descent and the ascent, are we? I guess we could use some of the service modules like fuel to get us into a descent, then push it back into orbit and use the lander's engine for the rest of the landing after that. Yeah, see how much thrust that has? That's crazy. Oh, I need to deploy the solar panels. This does feel like I have a lot more control over the landing, at least with this engine. Probably weighted way too high up, but it's fine. No, maybe we will have enough fuel. What's the execution burn? Is that where you hover above and then do the whole thing? I mean, maybe we'll have enough fuel for orbit again. We haven't even used any of our battery, so that's a good sign. Yeah, we should be good with this engine then, I guess. If we can get back to orbit, it depends how much delta V we have. Oh, I probably waited way too long with that throttle up there. Okay, that would have worked if I was not stupid, but yeah, I don't know how much delta V we had left, but that should work. Especially on most of the smaller moons, especially when we have a moon with a atmosphere that we're going to use a parachute on, because this is going to be obviously using parachutes as well. So I'm going to put some parachutes on the side real quick, just so we don't forget those. We're just going to use the smaller parachutes and hope that they are good enough for us. Oh yeah, that's going to look cool actually, isn't it? I suppose let's just find a planet we could actually use these parachutes on, just to test. Probably be, what's it called? Ord, yes. Okay. Something like that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Right, I think the lander's done now, right? I think. No, no, no. The Drew landing is going to be in this capsule. It's a whole separate spacecraft. That is the benefit of using this system. Is we have this whole different spacecraft to do the actual Drew landing with, so it's fine. Oh, we do need a docking port. I just thought about that. We do actually need a docking port on this thing. I almost didn't put one on. Because we need to connect back up to the orbiting module, right? Yeah, it is Apollo style, because that's just a much simpler system in my opinion. We actually want to make these one bigger. Nope, never mind. I wish we had more control over the size of those, honestly. So then, how are we going to have this attached to that? Because that's not going to work, obviously. Can I do this? Is this a silly method I can do? It is a silly method I can do. Oh, the only issue is this stupid thing is going to be stuck on there unless I put this on that, which I think I could do. Yeah, okay, never mind. Here's the idea. Let's chuck a heat shield on this guy first. And we want some drogue chutes, probably, I guess. Or these could be the main chutes as well, we'll see. Setting up the staging for this is going to be an absolute nightmare. So I'll have 2 drogue chutes. Let's just test this in Drew's atmosphere. So we'll have it way higher up. They're going to be much smaller. No, like less inflated. Probably way less inflated. Sure, whatever. And then we will have a or multiple main parachutes. Sure, why not 2? Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll be fine. So next we need the next part, which is the service module like area. So that'll do. Let's just make sure the thing is not getting covered. There we go. I'm going to take the texture off that for now because I don't really care about it. And here's an idea. Make it silly. Because why not, right? Sure, why not? Make it silly. Then we need an engine. I'm just going to steal this engine for a minute. Let's grab... We also need the dome. Not that. Although we will need something like that. The dome. Nope, won't let me grab it. Please, game. It's right there. Just let me grab it. Thank you. Okay. I tested almost everything but what I want. I didn't test Drew's landing, heat shield and gyros. It's fine. I don't mind killing some crew. I mean, it's me, isn't it? So... I think it'll work fine. I think it'll work fine. We might actually just be able to use this engine straight up for our orbital maneuvers. like use the exact same engine, but we'll just have a slightly bigger nozzle and probably more efficient because we don't need to worry as much. What's going on here? Oh, is it because there's no batteries, I'm guessing? I'm going to make slightly bigger batteries on this just because. And it will also have some big solar panels, of course. No, it's not because of the battery. What's going on? I don't know. Why does that look so strange? It's like a light's getting shone on it. Why you no worky? Wait, what? Oh, that's why. I think. Yes. How much thrust to weight do we want? We might need a decent bit of thrust to weight, actually. Let's try that for now. Let's grab these solar panels off of here. Is this the correct? Yeah. I need to sneeze. What? Okay. I thought I didn't, and then I did. Right, these are going to be slightly bigger solar panels, I think. Yeah. Put these down here, because why not? Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I almost forgot. We need to put the rotation speed off on these solar panels, or they're going to rotate, and we don't want that. Okay, there we go. I think that's fine for now. Just some simple solar panels. Some simple solar panels. Say that really fast or something. We also want some RCS, so we are going to grab, nope, not that guy, this guy. Resize. Then this guy, and this will be our monopropellant tank. Where is mono? There it is. And then we'll just grab the same RCS off of this guy. Chuck them on here. For now. And we shouldn't need any on the thing there, but I mean, I can put some on the top at least, right? Why not? Might as well. They're not exactly lined up, which is annoying. It's like there or something. I don't know. Okay, that's, I think, is that all we need for this? Do we need anything else for this? Am I forgetting something? Anything? Oh, cameras, that's a good point as well. I do need some cameras. Oh, hello, Ragnarok. How's it going? We'll just put some on each side. Like this maybe? I need to put this one up here. Whoops. I'm gonna just drag it up here. I want it at the docking port, just because why not? Like that maybe? Rotate a little. Back one. I'm good-ish. We also need some on the lander, of course, because we want to see it land from other perspectives with the Pigeon Eye mod. Damn it. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Stop zooming into my camera. It's because of this. And also because we're not selected on this. I wish there was a keybind to just swap instantly to the command pod you're looking at. That'd be cool. Like you just hover over it and then click the keybind and it instantly switches. Okay, that'll do for cameras now, for now. So now all we need is the last thing, which is just an interstage to separate these two. I need to put this up again. What am I going to attach that to? That is a wonderful question. We just put that there for now. Maybe it'll attach to that. Nope, why is it not attaching to that? No, see, we want the other side to attach unless I can just rotate it and then rotate it again. I think, okay, that works. That's fine. So then rotate it once again. Not the whole rocket. It's because we're not selected on this command pod, I bet. And then we will just put this in here, size it up a little until we are just about there. And then can I... No, so we do need some sort of thing. Don't try doing this at home because this is a dumb way to do it, but this is how I'm doing it. Let's actually put this up in here. Okay, there we go. And then... There we go. Should I use Soyuz on this? No, we can't. Oh, no, we can't use Soyuz. I just realized also this is a dumb way to do it. We need to make this interstage smaller because it's going to be stuck on, right? So hang on a second. Let's just pull this off. We want it to be the same size as this. What the heck is going on here? Which one is part of which? Is it this? What the heck? What is going on? Oh, it just stole half the rocket. Okay. It's because it's all attached. That's annoying. Why am I doing it like this? Wait, let's just bring this fuel tank out, then I can use this. Okay, right, you go out here. You attach to that. You can then... Damn it. Where? Oh my god. This was a terrible idea. But I... Okay, you're attached to you. Now, you should be able to move the whole thing. So this can go and just sit on top of the engine, because that's totally realistic. This can then go down here and sit in here, and we're just going to have to deal with it being like this. It looks ridiculous, but I can't really do much about it. Unless I use a fairing. Should I use a fairing? Can I use... Is there anywhere I can put... Yeah, I can put a fairing here. Make sure we're not accidentally sizing up. Okay. We're finally there, I think. It's scuffed, but it works. It's so scuffed, but it works. This looks ridiculous. So we would be controlling this one first, right? No, I'm not adding nuclear engines. Right. Drag this up. And we have nothing to attach it to, because we never have anything to attach it to. Another one, really? This is gonna be horrendous inside. People are gonna be confused as to why it's so part expensive. Oh, I'm just gonna go with this because I don't really... we can actually move it down a bit. There we go. Okay, we finally did it, I think. I'm guessing this fairing isn't going to fit. Barely. You know, I thought this fairing was way too big when I first started building this, and now it's just not even big enough. Oh, damn it. Oh, what's going on? Okay. There we go. We finally did it. That took way too long. Let's save this before it explodes or something. There we go. Right. I need to put some druids inside first. They will go inside of this module to begin with, but then they will swap around to the lander, or yeah, they will swap around to the lander later. I guess let's just try this out on one planet. I guess Ord, if we can make it there. We might need to refuel. As I said, we might need to refuel the second stage. Depends how much fuel it uses. Staging. Because I have not... Oh my goodness, this is the most complex staging I've ever had on a rocket. Yeah, I might post this in the future. I just need to tidy it up a lot first if I'm going to post it. Right, let's fix the staging. So first stage, 15 engines fire. Then the 11 engines there fire. This is not what we want. So first stage, second stage, third stage. Why is it just adding engines in randomly from other stages? So first stage, second stage, third stage, then the fairing. Then we, oh my goodness. So then we need this first interstage to fire. So let's just add another group real quick. So it's here. That's fairing. Then it would be here. So interstage fires. Then we put the lander's engine on there, I guess. It doesn't really matter, because we're going to do that all configure all that in space. That I'm going to put up here for now. So that fires. That also can go up here in this group because it's not going to be used. That's also not going to be used. So that fires. Then we have interstage, fairing. And actually we want these fairings to fire at the same time, so we just get rid of them because... no, actually, no, that's wrong. So that separates. Then we would have... we'll have that in its own group. Once we've separated, that would fire. Then we have that engine, and that is the interstage for separating those two stages. That is for the heat shield and the capsule to go. This is... Okay, the parachutes we'll figure out later. Let's just save this now. This should work. Should be good. That's an insane amount of stages. Is this reusable? The first stage of the rocket is, but I'm not going to reuse it because we want all the performance we can get, and it's also annoying, so... I hope this isn't the one with the automated program for landing, because that would be cringe. Nope, not camera tools, pigeon eye. Oops. Oh, I hope this rocket doesn't spin out. Is it going to start spinning out? Please don't. Please don't. Why are you spinning out? It's because the first stage engines don't all gimbal. It's only the center three. Maybe I need to, just for this one, make them all gimbal. It's doing a starship. Starship. Okay, yeah, we need to change that. It's too top heavy. Oh, do I have to really change these all individually? Who designed this rocket, man? Okay, let's try that again. No, I've deleted War Thunder because it's a terrible game. I wouldn't hate the game if they didn't monetize it so heavily all the time. It's literally predatory monetization. That's what I call it anyway. It's really stupid. DCS is too big, so I mean I could totally download it, but it's too big and the the planes cost too much, in my opinion. It's like $60 every plane, or not even. It's like 80, isn't it? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, there we go. We fixed the issue. I hope. I really hope. I do have a I do have a HOTUS. I have the, what is it called? I don't know. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. Ah, here it is. No, it's a Thrustmaster. No, it is a HOTUS though, right? I don't know. Am I going to orbit? Do I need to? Oh, I need to like mega pitch down. I have this one. I don't know what it's called. You guys probably wait. How do I show this? Wait, no. I need to rotate. I do have VR as well. I just don't ever use it. I have this HOTUS. It's not great. I don't like it. Whoops. I don't like plane flight sticks. I prefer heli flight sticks and flying helis and planes. It's what I do in Arma Reforger. I'm a heli pilot. You guys should watch my video on the second channel where I landed the Mi-8 whilst my tail rotor was shot out. It's pretty impressive, in my opinion. Why was there 2 interstages there? Also, what's going on? Oh no, what's happened? What's happened? What's going on here? What's this weird... What is that? Why are they painted like that? Did I detach in here? How did that even happen? I swear that was fine. Yeah, I'm going to be playing and streaming Simple Planes 2 when it comes out. Because I started playing Simple Planes before I played Juno even. How did that happen? Because that was like separate, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we'll fix it later. Okay, let's try again. I have to put my fan on. It's really hot in here. Hopefully that doesn't come through the mic. Let me know if it does. Okay, 3rd time's a charm, as you know. We couldn't even get to orbit without issues. Okay, let's just time warp, and we can then fine-tune our orbit a bit better now that I can focus. Yeah, I was thinking of getting a new heli flight stick, because this one's way too clunky and it's not for helis, it's for planes. But I don't know if it's worth, if I can justify getting one, because I can't use it in Armor or Forger because they don't really support flight sticks, and I I'd have to get DCS, which is expensive for me to get the models or the different aircraft and stuff, and I don't even know if I would enjoy playing it. Okay, how are we looking? That's much better. Okay, first stage coming on shutdown. And go second stage. Hell yeah, there we go. We can probably deploy the fairing in a minute. This thing looks like it's a standalone rocket. It looks really silly. Let's see, how high are we? Yeah, we can deploy the fairing now. Look at this thing. It looks so ridiculous. Let's deploy the solar panels. It looks so ridiculous. I think this part actually does look okay, to be fair. Oh wow, we are going crazy with the third stage, or the second stage, sorry. Let's we might not need an in-orbit refuel based on that then, because this stage is insanely powerful. Okay, let's shut down the engines and check the port chop plot for going to Ord. So we are going from... Oh, we can select this craft. I didn't know we could do that. Drew to Sergia, I guess. It's the Pigeon Eye camera mod. You should see it when you open the mod thing in the website. It's like right at the top. I think it's the most recent mod. I could be wrong though. No, there's that other one that I forgot about. Right, let's see. So if we set this to 1000, that's way too much. So let's set this to 100. Okay. So if we wait a while, this should be more favorable, right? Okay. So now this should be more favorable. Let's just wait a bit longer. Oh, that was way too long. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We're only using like a little bit of delta V. Well, could have been better. It's fine. It's fine. Let's select Ord. There it is. Beautiful Ord. I have a feeling the atmosphere is going to make this way too easy, though. It's probably not a good test planet, but whatever. Right, so... where am I? I'm on Drew. Let's set up a maneuver. Whoa! Oh, right, yeah, we need to go in, don't we? So... You can get some crazy trajectories off Luna. That's insane. I guess we'll just burn out of the system, to be honest. And then we'll do the thing in Juno orbit. Look at that shot from the top of the lander bit looking down. That's cool. How close are we? Okay. Why are you spamming that? Okay, there we go. Look how bright that is. That that orbit line is like insanely neon. That's actually kind of cool. Why is it like that? I could not tell you. Oh, we're gonna go back into frickin' Drew orbit. Was that an intercept there? That was an intercept there. Is that on Ord or on Sergia? I assume it's Sergia. Let's see. Not quite there. Oh wait, no it was. Never mind. So we should be going back into Drew orbit, then we'll come back out the opposite side, because of course we would. And then we are going to time warp 5 billion years. And wait, is this actually Ord? No way. No, it's not Ord. It's Sergia. Which is fine. Almost finished with the third or second stage. I can't believe we're still on the second stage. And is that Sergia in our view there? Behind the rocket? Oh, what is that? Where is it? It looked like that was looking at Sergia. I don't know what that was looking at. Because it's not behind us. It should be to our side somewhere. I don't know, it's too small probably. Although I can see Ord, so maybe not. I don't know. Okay, we're at the second stage anyway. Let's stage the third stage. I think we need to swap cameras now. Yep, there we go. Wonder if we'll get an encounter for free here. We actually might. I'm going to slow down just in case we do. Oh, we actually might, yeah. Oh, no, we're not. Unless I use a maneuver node there. There we go. Wow, was that the burn? Was that literally the entire burn? That's crazy. That was like 2 seconds. Was I time warping? I don't know. I didn't see. I was like, actually 2 seconds. That's crazy. Okay. Here we go. We're on approach. Let's hit retrograde. Yeah, we should be able to just use the second stage as fuel to deorbit us, maybe. We'll see. Although we do need to attach the the first and the second, or the lander and the other stage together, don't we? Yeah, look how much fuel we have left. That just shows how powerful this rocket is. Okay. Look at it. Beautiful planet. Where's our time to apoapsis? Oh, there it is. Or periapsis, sorry, not apoapsis. Man, this planet is so beautiful. Okay. We'd actually go within the rings, though I think we would be within the rings if we were, if they were rotated, or it'd be very close anyway. Oh wow! I just realized something. I don't know if we have enough RCS control to even dock the first and second stage, or the lander and like service module. Okay, let's see. I guess. So we can get rid of that fairing finally. We can then deploy this spacecraft. Be very careful. Why does it say we have no fuel? I have the engine on, right? Oh no, I don't. I turned the solar panel off by accident. Okay, now rotate. Carefully, that was not carefully at all. I could have totally broke that solar panel right there. Okay, kill our velocity, if possible. We need to target... Wait, let's slow down time real quick. Let's see what I did there. And then just burn towards. And hopefully they will connect. Where's my translation keys at? There they are. Which one's for... I think we pushed it, which is not good. Wait, switch real quick. Oh, damn it. No, 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 no. Back, 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 back. Oh, too late. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to dock this. Is this where our druids are? I just yeah, they are. Okay. Okay, stop targeting. Stop targeting that. We need to... Okay. Oh, what is happening? This is not going well. Why is it doing that? Go down. Down. Which one's down? Down, 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 down. Go down, go down. Which one is the other one? Okay, there it is. Okay, try kill our velocity sideways, please, game. And target the docking port. That was dangerously fast. We just killed something. Okay, screw it. We're just going to EVA because I can't be able to put up with this. I could have just done this the whole time, to be honest. I thought that Drew just died for a second. What is going on? Why is it like rotating all the time? Okay, can you get in, please? Oh my god, stop it, stop it. Okay, should be close enough now. Enter. I will leave one crew inside the other thing for now, just because. Why not? I don't know what my grapple button is set to, but ooh, coming too hot. Okay, enter. There we go. Finally, right. Let's just make sure for 100% fact that this isn't going to deorbit by accident. No, what? Oh, we're targeting something still. What? How do I untarget? No, where's the docking port? There we go. Untarget. Yeah, because I don't remember how high its atmosphere is. I feel like it was at around 300k. So we'll stop there. Change to the other spacecraft. And this guy needs to deorbit, although it's still selected something over here. There we go. Okay. Okay, we're ready to try and deorbit, although we do want to try and deorbit lower down. Like here. Switch to one of the lander cams. That one. Okay. Oh, wait, I want to land in this area. Let's see if we can try and land next to the water. Okay, shut down. Let's deploy the lander from that thing. We need to turn its engine on. There we go. Okay, we are in the landing stage, finally. Oh, what just flew off? Oh, the solar panels, damn it. Yeah, that makes sense, though. I'm gonna arm the parachutes. We don't have... some of them broke, but it's fine. Hopefully fine, that is. Thank you. Oh, I just realized I'm not even... I was wondering why that was not working. Ooh, look at that. That's a cool area. Hopefully we land in the water, because then we won't explode. But it looks like that is... no, yeah, we're going to land in the water. Oh, that scared me. Okay, now we can turn the engine off, because we don't want to waste fuel. And I just realized you don't have enough fuel to return to orbit. Orbit is the worst possible planet I could have gone to, because it has a thick atmosphere. Like, we're not going to be able to take off from here. Maybe I should have landed on land, because the parachutes probably would have saved me. I'm not sure. Whoa. Look at that. Issue is when the parachute's cut, I don't know if we're going to have enough engine power to land, but we'll see. The thick atmosphere should keep us from going too fast, though. Hopefully. What's that down there? Is that a tiny island, or is... Yeah, I guess that is a tiny island. That's, like, absolutely tiny. Oh, look, you can see the ring's reflection in the water. Or whatever liquid this is. Never even thought about what liquid this could be on Ord. Has anyone got an idea? I think it is water, right? Because it's like the ice. Oh, wait, parachutes are cut. I don't know what height we want to restart the engine. I'm just going to start it now. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. I hope this water is deep enough for us to survive, but I don't think it will be. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. Oh, we're not. Okay, because Juno's silly. Well, the crew should be fine. How far is the nearest land? It's quite far, but I think the water is quite shallow as well. Not here, we're actually above a crater in the water, but like, look, this is not that deep really. For the astronauts, or the druids it would be, but it's not super deep. Like, it's not dangerous, right? If they can swim, they could probably get to land, but then they would be screwed because there's no food and no water and nothing to help them survive. Yeah, they're stuck here. Unless the engine would somehow be powerful enough to get them to orbit, but it isn't. Yep, the engine died from expansion damage and killed them. RIP. Oh well, that was a terrible proof of concept. But in the next stream, the next Juno stream, because I've got other game streams planned for this month, I will change which planet we're landing on, because we were not optimized for Ord. Let's just put it that way. We're more optimized for planet or moons and planets without atmospheres than places like Ord. I bet we could maybe survive Silero, but we'd need like a heat shield maybe. We would have to test that. So yeah, anyway, let's just check with name that. I'm going to end the stream now. As always, I'd like to thank our members, Sean Plays So Much, Carnassa, Pedro, Reknaric, Adam Cat, and Mr. Spherical for supplying the funding for the music you could hear during the stream. A big thanks to them, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Haven't done a Juno stream for a while. I've got another space game stream coming up in the middle of the month somewhere where it's not going to be Juno or KSP. But it will be another space game, and the video for this month is also not going to be Juno or KSP, but it is going to be another space game. Not even that other space game that I'm going to stream, it's going to be another space game again. So yeah, I would look out for that. It's obviously going to be a while. It's what, like 18 days away, I think. Is it? Wait, let me see. Yeah, 18 days away from the next video. I haven't even recorded it yet. So yeah, you just joined at the worst time. This stream's literally ending. I would go back to the start and watch from then. So yeah. Yes, you are late. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream, whenever that is. Probably in 3 days or something like that. I'll probably do more early streams as well. So yeah, see ya.